Good evening, Mr. Charlie. Good evening, Jaime.
Good evening, Bante.
So, how are you doing?
Good, Bante. Thank you.
Me be happy. Good evening, Nimit.
Good evening.
Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Welcome to the group, Mrs. Nimit.
Thank you.
Me be happy. Sriyash Bhaiya, can you hear me? Good evening.
Good evening, Bante. Good morning to you. I think you are in.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And Sivanna, can you hear
Good
me?
evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Bante. Good evening. Good morning. How are
Good
you?
evening. Me very fine, Sivanna. Me be happy. Okay. Once again, good evening to everyone. And as usual, I would like to wish everyone to have a very good sitting today too. May be able to enhance in your meditation practice and get at least a little peace within through today's practice. As I always mention, little steps takes you to longer distances. So please try to walk in the path with your best, little by little, step by step. Let's walk forward and let's develop inner peace and inner happiness gradually. A tree doesn't grow at once. It takes time for it to grow bigger and bigger and give you fruits. Meditation is the same. It takes time, little by little. You have to move forward with the practice, and consistency will help you to enjoy the fruits of meditation, the peace and happiness, the real peace and the real happiness. So let's move forward. Today too, as usual, we are joining online because still I'm in Sri Lanka. We are maybe 2 weeks away. We are 2 weeks away to meet each other. Next week also on the 17th, on the 16th, I'll meet everyone online. Then after that, we are going to meet together, in person at Buddhi Vihara. So now, everyone, please work consistently with your best. There are several newcomers. I would like to very kindly request to practice the first step of breathing meditation, the beginner's one. How we practice it. So please observe the normal natural breath. When the breath is coming in, please be fully aware. Don't go with the breath all the way in. Go with the breath until it goes and touches the end of your nostrils. And then let it go inside and wait patiently at the end of your nostril. Very soon it will come back and it will touch the very same area, and then gradually it will pass outside. When the breath is coming in, be fully aware. Right now, my breath, it is coming in. Right now, my breath, it is going out. If it is long, let it be so, be aware. If it is short, let it be so. Don't go to change it. Please be aware. If it is gross, if it is soft, be aware. But don't try to change it. Whatever the breath that comes, it is bound to pass away. The breath, let the breath to come and go normally and naturally. Your job is just to observe the breath as it is, as it is. The all students, they are kindly requested to observe the breath, the touch of the breath. So the touch of the breath between the nostrils, below the which comes and touches the place which is below the nostrils and above the upper, within this area. When it comes and touches, be aware right now the breath is touching. So, and if it is going in, let it go. If it is going out, let it go out. Just stay very patient until the breath comes and touches. Thus, you are trying to sharpen. You are trying to sharpen your mind. You are trying to sharpen your mind. You are going deeper your concentration. You are going to go deeper in concentration, and thus you are trying to develop further in your concentration. So please work hard. Today I am going to teach 5 things before we start the meditation. If you have a notebook or something like that, please write these 5 things down. I'm going to teach you about the 5S system, which will be beneficial for you in your practice of meditation. So this is from Japanese Bhante. So it goes like this, the 5S system. Number 1, Seiri. Seiri means, in Japanese, Seiri means, so removing the unwanted things from your residence. So sometimes there are things which you don't use anymore, and there are things that you don't need, which can be considered as trash. Keeping such kind of things makes your mind uncomfortable, and at the same time, so when you have a lot of things piled up around, then mind is not like to. Therefore, it is good if you can remove the unwanted things from your home and keep the home. Keep the things which you use regularly and which you use which you need in your daily life. That is saving, removing the unwanted things from your home. Number 2, seiton. In Japanese, seiton means now you have the needy things with you, the things that you need and the things that you use. So what you need to do is please arrange them accordingly in a way that you want, so that you can easily use them So in such kind of way, please arrange everything. So first you remove the unwanted things. Now you arrange everything what you have, the needy things, accordingly, in a nicer manner. That is say so. Number 3, say so. Say so means after keeping those things, please clean them. Always try to keep them clean. When you keep things clean, what happens is then it makes your mind lighter and happier, and your mind feels comfort. So therefore, say so means please keep all those things clean. At least once a week, maybe one morning or so, dedicate one morning or evening in the week. So according to your convenience, and then dedicate that morning or evening to clean your house. Better if you can dedicate one morning or evening time of the week to clean inside your house, and one morning or evening to clean the outside of your house. That is say so. Number 4, say get so. Not only keep them clean, so keep them according to an order. There should be an order when you place things. So if you when you place things according to an order, then it is easier for us. It is easier for us to take things faster. If not, you have to check everywhere to find the things that you need, and you can't read them faster too. Therefore, everyone, please keep those things according to an order. That is called seiketsu in Japanese. Number 5, shitsuke. Shitsuke. Shitsuke means so being disciplined and being protected. Whatever you have, use them. Use them in a way that you don't harm them. Be thankful for the people that made them, and be thankful for those objects. For being there for you, and then even though they don't have a life, and then use them softly and in a protective manner. So don't let them go broke. So don't let them break. Use them, giving your best. Please protect them, and be disciplined. Whatever. So to maintain these 5 steps. So please be disciplined. So if you are not disciplined, you will do this for 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and after that you will forget. So if you practice these 5 things, it makes your mind lighter, and then it helps you to practice meditation effectively. Once again, if I summarize: number 1, Seiri, removing the unwanted things. Number 2, Seiton. So the things that you selected, the wanted things, the needy things, you keep. You keep them according to an order, right? So you categorize them, and then you clean them. Say so, you clean them, keep them clean, and then seiketsu, you keep them according to an order. And number 5, being disciplined and being prudent. So please practice, if you can, these 5 things, so that you will be able to live with a comfortable mind and lighter mind, and the life won't become complicated and you'll be able to live a simple, comfortable, happy life, right? And you'll develop in your meditation too, right? So with that advice, we are going to start today's silent meditation practice. So everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Please close your eyes. With a very calm mind. Everyone, please concentrate on the veneration and respecting chantings. And after that, we are going to start today's silent meditation session. Please calm down and concentrate. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Itimiso Bhagava Arahato Samma Sambuddho Vinyacharana Sampanno Sugato no Tamino Anuttaro Purisadanna Sariti Satta Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Swakato Bhagavatanam Sambitiko Akani Pasiko Okanaiko Machatam Venitabo Vinuhitu Sopanipanno Bhagavato Savakasango Ujupanimanno Bhagavato Savakasango Nyaya Panimanno Bhagavato Savakasango Sami Kimani Pannu Bhagavato Savakasango Iyadinam Chattari Purisa Yugani Atte Purisa Puggalam Esa Bhagavato Savakasango Ahuniyo Pahuniyo Nakiniyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyakritam Lokasakti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a very patient mind. Everyone, please start your silent meditation session. Please pay your entire attention to your breath. If you are a newcomer, as I told you earlier, please practice the first step of breathing meditation, which you do by focusing on the breath. The old students, they are kindly requested to practice the second step of breathing meditation. I will teach even the new students when they are experienced for several weeks. I'll teach them the second step too. But until then, please practice the first step as giving you everything. Whatever meditation practice that you practice right now, may your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful. everyone. Please start your meditation right now. Now, everyone, please keep your eyes closed. But if your legs are paining, then you can stretch them, you can let them relax. Now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation in breath. Loving kindness meditation in breath. Everyone, now we calm. Please sit and get ready. First, let's spread our loving kindness towards ourselves. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. May my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, let's spread our sincere loving kindness towards the people in the middle. Those who are not our friends, at the same time, those who are not our enemies. We are going to think about them. May all the people who are at the center, at the middle, who don't belong to any of these sides, to the sides of friends and enemies, may all those neutral people also be well. May all those neutral people be happy. May all those neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards the people in the middle, the neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards the enemies, the people that you don't like, the people that you have grudges at, the enemies. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards the enemy. Now, let's spread our sincere loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Human beings, animals, and all other kinds of beings. Let them be divine or any being. Tiny, tiny insects, let them be insects. Whatever the being it is, may all, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. Bhavatu sabbe mangalam rakantu sabbe devata sabbe buddhan bhavine sabbe dhammayo bhavine sabbe sanghan bhavine sada sutti bhavantuti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now everyone will calm and quietly. Please open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax. From top to bottom, bottom to top, let your whole body relax. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, now this is the 7th week of our meditation program, if I am not mistaken. Nowadays we are learning about the enemies of meditation. So there are two kinds of enemies. The enemies that we can see, the enemies that we cannot see. If the enemies that we can see means the general enemies are the people who have conflict, the fellow human beings who have conflicts with you. Those are the visible enemies. But there are so many enemies who are invisible. Your anger, your hatred, your jealousy, your ill will. So all such kind of negativity, your ignorance, all those things, they are enemies that you cannot see, but that are inside you. Among them, there are 5 kinds of enemies, internal enemies, inner enemies, that obstruct our meditation, that causes the decrease in our meditation, that stops our development in meditation, and also that affects our day-to-day life. Last time, when I was in my village, I told you about the first enemy, addiction to sensual pleasure. We talked about, we discussed what it is, and then we learned if we have that, what kind of situations that we have faced. Then we discussed how to get rid of it, and then we discussed the good effects, good results that we can enjoy by suppressing and eradicating this enemy. Today we are going to talk about second enemy of meditation, second enemy in life. That is aversion. That is aversion. When you have addiction to sensual pleasure, you are pulling things towards you. You are pulling things towards you. But when you have aversion, then what you do is, so you are pushing things out. You try to push everything out. So aversion is the opposite side to the addiction to sensual pleasures. Then you need to understand that aversion has many phases. Even though we only know this emotion by one name, when it comes to action, when it comes into action, it has various kinds of phases. First phase is anger. Anger is an aversion. Hatred. Hatred is also an aversion. Jealousy. Jealousy is also an aversion. Disgust. That is also an aversion. Discriminating feeling. That is also a phase of aversion. And irritation. That is also an aversion. So there are multiple phases of the same aversion. They come with it comes with various marks. Therefore, we don't recognize it. But if we are wise enough, we can understand that aversion comes wearing different kinds of masks. But what comes finally is according to the observation of the wise person, what comes actually the aversion. It is just like the same person comes with different kinds of masks, wearing different kinds of masks during various kinds of So various situations in life. When someone has aversion, then that person goes down, decreases in meditation and in life. So according to the Buddha's teaching, when someone has aversion, the first bad result that person faces is burning. Throughout the body, that person feels the burning sensation. Then number two, that kind of person becomes remorseful very often. Why? When someone has strong aversion, then that person, so there is a big possibility for that person to get angry faster and then react on the anger that person feels. And when that person reacts like that, without, since that person doesn't have enough patience, right? Enough, so enough patience and enough ability to check on things that happen around that person, then that kind of people, they take hasty action. For an example, let me tell you a story, small story. One hunter had a mongoose. Porcupine, and it was his pet. Then one day he had a baby. One day, leaving his wife and the baby at home with the porcupine, he went to hunt. The mother went away to the kitchen to cook food. Meanwhile, a snake, a cobra, came inside the house. Then what did that? What that porcupine did was, it started fighting with this snake, and finally it killed the snake. And and then later on, he saw. Later on, when he sensed that his master is coming, he ran towards the master, towards the path that master was coming, heading home, to show his heroic act to his master and to make him happy. But that master, he saw that porcupine and saw blood all over the porcupine, and thought that the porcupine might have his child. He was a hot-tempered person. At once, he got his double-barrel gun and shot at that porcupine. Then the porcupine died at the spot. Then he went home and checked the cradle and found out that his baby is there. But close to the cradle, he found a deadly snake. He was so remorseful, but now can't help. He has done the unthinkable. So like that, the people who have hot-temperedness, strong anger, they do things that leave remorse in their life. Then after that, such kind of person lives the life with sadness. And then number four, such kind of people, those who have aversion, deep aversion, they hardly feel happiness. Then at the same time, because of their strong aversion, they decline in good quality. And they develop in bad quality. And especially, such kind of people struggle in relationships. I have seen that many times in many of our devotees, in several devotees that I associated. So, such kind of people, those who get hot tempered or those who have strong aversion, they struggle even in relationships. And then they don't have enough ability to understand Dhamma. Why? The mind is not calm. And then such kind of people don't have enough strength to concentrate the mind and enjoy peace. So these are the bad effects of aversion. Then when you have an aversion, so when you have an anger or a jealousy or a hatred or disgust or discrimination or irritation feeling, so better to get rid of them. Then now I'm going to teach you about the ways that you can practice and get rid of them. When let's say because of someone you get angry, so the people who have deeper aversion, they get angry even because of the weather, because of the rain. If it rains too much, those people get angry. If the sun stays for a longer time, then still they get angry. And so if the wind blows faster, then that also causes anger in them. They are psychiatric. But here, so whatever diversion that arises, so we should let it go. Today I'm going to teach you about how to deal with people, and when you get angry at the other people, how to stop them. So number one, let's suppose you get angry at a person. Here you have an analysis to do and recognize the person's nature, and then you have to focus on the positive side of that person first. Because if you let the anger rise, then it is bound to grow more and more and more. And then it will come to a level, if you don't act mindfully, it will come to a level. So it will come to a level so that you can cause even physical harm towards the other. So better to be mindful first. Whenever you get angry, you have to be aware. Right now, I am angry. Let's say you got angry at a person. Then, as I mentioned earlier, you have to analyze the person. To the sales. The first person, one kind of person that you can get angry at is the person with a lot of good, nice words, but bad action. So whenever you get angry, you have to focus on that person's good action. So good words than bad action. You should think, oh, even though this person's actions are bad, at least this person's words are good. So the first person is person with good words but bad action. Then you should focus on those good words that person told, nice words that person told in the past or in the present, not on the bad action. So when you focus on that, it doesn't mean you ignore the bad action, but here what you are doing is you are trying to control your anger. You are trying to control your anger. You are trying to let go of your anger. For that we use this word. So focus on that person's good words, nice words, kind words, and think. there are so many people in this world who have both the bad actions and bad words. But this person, yes, this person does bad action, but still, how nice, how good this person speaks nice, kind, loving words. When you think like that, you end the process. That's number one. Number two, the person so who has uh, who has good actions but bad words. Let's say you got irritated, you got angry at a word that person told. That person told. Then at such time, you should think. To control yourself, you should think. There are so many people whose actions and words both are bad. But here, in this person, the words are bad, that's true. But this person's actions are so good. Actions are so nice. So focus on those positive actions and control your anger. Number three, there is another person that you get angry. In this person, mostly the actions that this person does are bad. Mostly the words that this person speaks are bad. But the reality, this person does good actions and speak good words. Then what you should do is you have to focus on those rare good words or good actions. And you should control yourself. You should think, please think. There are so many people who do bad actions and talk bad words most of the time. But here, this person doesn't talk bad. So, yes, this person talks bad and does bad actions most of the time. At least this person really does good action and really speak good words. How nice. That is also should be, that also should be appreciated. Thinking like that, you control your anger. Number four, there is another person that you get angry at. In this person, you realize that uh, most of the times this person does bad actions, speak bad words, and there is no any memory that you have about him or her speaking good words or doing good things. At such times, it is better to develop pity. All of you are so nice, so fortunate to have good parents in your life, good teachers in your life, good friends in your life who influenced you in doing good things, in speaking good things, good words. You are lucky. But maybe they were born into families and backgrounds that are unfortunate. They might not have had the opportunity, like you, to train themselves in good side, in positive ways. So, since you can't train them, you should develop pity. Oh, and you should wish, may that person be able to change one day and live a comfortable, peaceful life. That's it. So don't get angry. Instead, develop pity towards the fourth kind of person. Number five, the people who are good. Sometimes you even get angry at very good people. There are people who do good actions all the time, speak good words all the time, but still people are bound to gossip and bound to tell. Sometimes certain people, they are tempted to tell bad things about such good people too. When you hear some kind of a fabricated story about such kind of people, if you are a believer in gossips, sometimes you might get angry. When you get angry, then you should think so you should focus on that person's so great deal of good actions and great deal of good words. Then you gain the ability to control your anger and let go of your anger. Anger is just like a poison. So, so whatever the person, whoever the person so that poison goes in. So that person gets completely blinded and harmed by that poison. So when you have strong anger, strong aversion in your life, you don't see what to do and what not. You are bound to act on that, and you are bound to harm yourself and the other people. Better to let go of the anger using these methods that I taught you. When you get rid of anger, there are so many, when you get rid of this enemy, there are so many good effects, good results that you can do. Number one, that person's mind is at ease. Mind is comfortable, mind is at ease. Number two, since that person always does things with the presence of mind, there are very less chances for that person to do bad action, harmful action. So that person will have very less, so that person doesn't have much things to be removed. And that person, such kind of person lives with a light heart and a happy mind. And then that person gains many friends. And that person becomes famous and welcomed by everyone, wherever that person goes. Everyone starts like him or her. And that person gains a beautiful face. The skin color becomes beautiful. And then such kind of people develops concentration fast. So I wish that may all of you also be able to develop these qualities with you. May all of you also be able to control your anger. I wish. And may all of you be able to keep your mind with peace and happiness. And at the same time, you'll be able to develop deep calmness with it. And you'll be able to gain deeper concentration and practicing this noble Dhamma practice, noble meditation practice. May all of you be able to attain the real peace, real happiness, ultimate peace, ultimate happiness, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your hearts together and Abhivadana Sinise Nichang Vata Pachai Chataro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvam Sukham Balam Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagya Sampatti Nivate Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminati Savijito. May all be well, may all be happy, may all be very peaceful, very peaceful. And see you all in 2 weeks. Good night, everyone. Let me come and greet every one of you. Right. Good night, Miss Dan.
Good night, Bante.
Good night, Mr. Huad.
Good day to you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Right. Good night, Mr. Rina.
Good night. Thank you, Bante.
Me be happy. Good night, Sivanna.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Good night. Good night, Charlie.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Me be happy. Good night, Dikshita.
Good night, Bante. Have a good
Me
day.
be happy. And thank you. Good night, Jaime. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, Bante. Buenos dias
Me be
para
happy.
usted.
Thank you. Kai, good night. Good night, Kai. Right. Good night, Shireen.
Thank you, Bante. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Good night, Shreyansh Bhaiya.
Have a nice day, Bante. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Good night, Neha Didi.
Thank you, Bante. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And did I miss anyone? Right. Good night, everyone. Good night.